Yeah, we can
It
see.
works.
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
slide show the material?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So I'm gonna start. All right,
Sure,
everyone.
sure, sure.
So good afternoon. Um, Today is an English class. I am your teacher. My name is Hanafi. And before we start our English class, I'm going to be talking about how important is of English. As you know, like you're studying English because of certain reasons. Now I'm going to be telling you how important is it, especially for your job. Okay, so why learning English matters? So it is the big questions that everyone asks. Okay, and why is it important? Why do you study English? Okay, and why is it so important? Why are not we are studying about Japanese, not Korean, or even like not Chinese? Why English? Okay, let's start from the first one. And what I'm going to be teaching you today and what you're going to be learning today is breaking down into three parts. And the first one, why English is so important in the world. Okay, everyone realize it. English is important in the world. And number two, how English helps in education, business, and travel. And number three, we're going to be practicing about English. So there will be fun activities to practice English. So today's lessons will be um, breaking down into three parts. All right. Before we talk about that, let's discuss about these questions. Okay, everyone, are you ready to answer this?
Kak, I
Okay.
can only see the importance of English, Kak.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe try to share the entire screen, Kak.
okay. Wait. It's not like, wait. So I think I'm gonna using it like this. Is it okay?
Okay.
Okay, it's better. But you can
Yeah.
slide show this
So
slide.
if, if if I do slideshow, so it's not gonna work. So I think it's better to use
Oh,
this one. Is it okay?
okay.
All right, okay.
Still clear.
Okay. Okay. Should I continue or start from the first one?
It's okay. Just continue.
Okay, we can
Okay.
continue.
Okay. Thank you. So our topic today, before we talk about the materials, I'd like to ask you something, and we're gonna discuss about these questions. So, do you think English is important language? Okay. Um, let's do the warm up. I'm gonna be asking to one of you. Okay, so I'm gonna like to try to from Mr. Giovanni. Okay, what do you think about this question, Mr. Giovanni? Do you think English is important?
Yes, Mister. I think
Okay.
English is very important, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because now everything speak English, Mister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Like, as you know that people work like online or people work in a big company, everyone uses English, right? And what about Miss Nur Anisa? What do you think
Okay,
about this question?
from my end, I think because English is an international language
Mm-hmm.
and communication is key in learning. By
Yeah.
mastering English, we can get a lesson from various countries. This from my
Mm-hmm.
end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. And what about Miss Nabila? What do you think about the first question?
For me, since English language is an what is it? Many country use it to communicate to other people from other country. I
Yeah.
think it helps us to communicate well with the business and education and other needs from and other needs. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So let's write. And how often do you use English, Mr. Giovanni?
Um, how often itu apa ya, Pak, ya?
I'm sorry?
How often itu apa ya, Pak?
How often, like, how seberapa sering Anda using
Oh,
English? Yeah, is it
oke
like
oke.
every day or mostly in
Eee,
the workplace or how often?
mmm, eee, so I have English course, Pak. My English course, 2 times a week, Pak.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. That's good. Like you just you have an English course, so you keep learning English. So do you think it's enough for learning English?
No, sir. I have been learning for like maybe 6 months, but I'm still kayak gini aja, sir.
Okay. But I think like you're capable to master the basic one because you can communicate, even like it's really simple, but and then also you can understand what I'm talking. But that's
Oh,
good,
iya.
Mr. Giovanni.
Oh, iya.
And
Thank you, sir.
yeah, you're welcome. And what about Miss Nur Anissa? What do you think? How often do you use English?
I think I use my English when I'm meeting
Mm-hmm.
with client and when I'm watching the TV,
Yeah.
and of course when I'm teaching my child to study.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's cool. All right. So when we are teaching to another person, so it can help us to learn English as well. Yeah, that's
Yes.
good. And Miss Nabila, how often do you use English?
Uh, Not maybe for work only, Mister.
Okay.
Yeah, for daily mostly I use Bahasa Indonesia.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And the next question is, where do you think English is most useful, Mr. Giovanni?
Uh, for now, maybe most useful internet ya, sir ya.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ya, internet. So I play Facebook,
Okay.
I play Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody use English, sir.
Okay. All right. So when you're trying to open on applications like social media, so you're using English.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What about Miss Nuranisa? Where do you think English is most useful? Miss Anissa, hello? You're still with me?
Yes, I'm still with you. I'm sorry, my mic is still
Okay.
mute. I think
Okay.
I agree with Mr. Ivan. In media social, mostly we use English, and I think to register for employment, we need English
Mm-hmm.
to register a job and
Yeah.
to a social network.
Okay. Yes, of course. So in terms of workplace or when we are trying to enroll some kind of work, and it's gonna be English is the one of the tests to be accepted, of course. Okay. And what about Miss Nabila? Where do you think English is most useful?
I think same with Mbak Nisa and Kaifan.
Yeah.
The English is most useful at the work and in business. Most likely, more once we got client from other country, for
Mm-hmm.
example, non-Indonesian, then we
Mm-hmm.
need to use English to communicate with them.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So let's cover up what we're discussing now. And English is really important. English is of course is really important. So from Mr. Giovanni says that it is important to what is to access things from technology like when we're online, when we're trying to use any kind of platforms and Miss Anissa says that English is important when we are working in the workplace, and Miss Nabila says that when we're trying to talking with our clients from another country, so it's kind of really useful too. And it is the problems. English is always used when you have a clients, when you are in the workplace, or when you're accessing any kind of platform like social media. So it is going to be not very useful actually when you don't use it in your daily life. So the key here, the problem here that you're not going to use it in every day. So that's the problem. Okay. Learning English is kind of habit. So it could be applied in your daily life in every day, including like when you're at home, you're finished work, you got home, you're talking to your son, your children, your wife, your husband. So it's really important to use English because if you want to be able to master English, just use it in everyday life. Okay, well, let's go for the next topic. Why English is important? Okay, because English is spoken by 1.5 billion people worldwide. Can you imagine it? Right? People around the world use English. And um, if you go to a certain country that, oh, you might think that people there not talking English, but in fact, they're talking in English. Yeah. Like our neighbors country like Malaysia, Singapore, even like their country is just like next to us, and we think, oh, it's okay, they're talking in Malayu or Indonesian. Yes, of course they're talking. Maybe some of them are able to talk in Malayu, but and where is it, like in the worldwide or in the main communication, they might speak in English. So that's why English is important to master. And the second one, official language in many countries and organizations, of course, official language. So here, what is it? I'm going to highlight it, official language. So when you're traveling, when you work to another organizations or a company, so the language that will be spoken is English. Even like we're in Indonesia, okay? So our business, if you have a business or maybe if you work in a local business and it is like your boss will develop their business, it might be possible your boss or your company would be implementing English in your workplace. Because why? Because why? They want to export their product to another country. So English is the key of communication here.
Kak Hanafi, hello.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kak. Maybe you can close the class. Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's over.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much for having me. So it is the first sessions of our English class, and we'll see you on the next meeting. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.